Based on data generated from the Roadmap for Equitable Student Success, Springfield Empowerment Zone schools are in a continual loop of self-reflection and self-improvement. Our principals and teachers are continually analyzing school-specific data. And if an intervention shows progress toward closing performance gaps, then it is fully implemented, and best practices are shared across the zone. If the data does not support the improvement, then schools have the autonomy to make corrections in real time, and the cycle continues. All data is shared among SEZP community members and stakeholders, including the board of directors, so that schools are held accountable for their results.
At Commerce, we use data to do everything. When we're looking at attendance, we're looking at the data of what our attendance is from 1 week. We're coming up with root causes of why the attendance is where it's at. We're coming up with interventions to improve that data. We're applying those interventions, and then we go back to the beginning and look at the data again and see what improvements were made in the data from the interventions that we did. If data has changed in a positive direction, we continue with those interventions. If not, we go back to the next step and look at, okay, well, we must have had the wrong root cause or maybe the wrong intervention. So we just reevaluate and re-implement a new plan to try to get the data trending in the direction that we needed.
One of the things we've done as a board working with the Empowerment Zone team is really closely look at data. The achievement accountability data, survey data from parents, survey data from the community, and all the data pieces are moving in the right direction. The schools are engaging in the work. They're getting the entire team engaged in the work.
School improvement plans only work when all voices are at the table to actually create that plan. In our context, what's most important is our teacher leadership teams understand the data, understand where they are on their trajectory of getting better, and have a voice with principals in the decisions that is going to make their school better.
I think a key balance in the Springfield Empowerment Zone and any place that would try this is the balance between the high levels, the unprecedented levels of autonomy that district schools are being granted here, and the necessity to have a good performance framework to track outcomes, and one that everyone understands we're shooting towards. So we look at many different measures. We try to look at even the social emotional sort of stability and health of students, which is particularly a challenge now. So it's a multi-dimensional, holistic kind of approach. It's refreshed throughout the year. It doesn't just wait once a year. I'm very proud too that we share this very transparently. So in many places in America, people are hesitant to show individual schools results to the schools, to the communities, to others. But I think we take a very different view here, and the educators, I think, welcome it, which is we're all trying to do our best. We're going to put our data out there. We're going to try to make it better next time, but we're not going to avoid the honesty lens of what the data tells us.